All right. All right. I want to do a quick rundown of how to do a budget for a family of five on a monthly income of $1,260. That's an estimate. One thing that I started with was tithes. If you are a person who believes in tithing, which is 10% of your income going to your place of worship, then that from this budget would be $126. I read a book called The Richest Man in Babylon, and it gave some great advice. It said that you should always pay yourself at least 10%. And so that's where another 10% of that income went. And that's another 126. This person's rent is $750. Lights are $134.58. Water is $57. Gas for getting to and from work is $75, about $75 a month. Childcare is $300 a month. And grooming, clothes, shoes for a family of five is about $350. Things that are missing in this budget may include car insurance. We have car insurance that is missing. We have groceries that are missing. I know this person is receiving assistance with food, so that's why it's not in the budget. Either way, what I did was this. I left open some options to say you can take the 10% that you want for tithes. Let's say that you're not in a position yet to give that generously, and you want to put that back into your budget. Even if you put it back into the budget, you're still in the negatives here. So your solution is to actually increase your income, which this negative is not a bad thing. That shouldn't make you feel bad. It should encourage you to fill that gap. So in order to make ends meet, you need another $658.58. But the whole purpose of a budget is to look at all of your expenses and their costs, how much each line item costs, and be able to prepare for that. So my advice would be to, of course, increase your income in some type of way. Stay encouraged. Another good thing about this budget is there is no debt, like credit card payments, student loan payments. So that's a benefit. So I would encourage this person to just increase their income, but understand where they are and where they could be if they continue just writing out what do I owe and how much do I owe each line item. But before I end this video, I want to talk about this number right here. It is very important because often we are so busy paying everything and everyone else, we do not pay ourselves. And then if an emergency occurs in our life, we're at the mercy of someone else to assist us, or worse, we turn to payday loans or credit cards and things like that with extremely high interest rate. They may seem initially low. However, that is not the purpose of those type of businesses. Their business is to earn as much of your money as they can. So of course they're going to entice you with something that seems doable, but it is not. It is a pit. So imagine if you were to take this $126 a month, and it doesn't seem like a lot right now, but if you were to take this $126 a month and save it until you hit $1,000, just to make sure that if an emergency occurred in your life, you would be okay. Like a small emergency, like a small car repair, like a tire, or replacing your battery, or having something minor to do. It would only take you 8 months to get to $1,000 at this rate. So, and emergencies don't constitute as birthday parties and Christmas and things like that. It comes as things that'll stop you from borrowing money from family, stop you from borrowing money from payday loans or credit cards, or things like that. So that's what an emergency can be. But again, be encouraged. Write out your budget. Think about what things. Start off with how much income do you earn every month. You want to look at the month instead of every 2 weeks, and then at least write these things out and say, hey, here's what I owe every month. This is a consistent need for my family. And you want to just divide that out and see what do you have left. And eventually that'll motivate you to increase your income. And this number will go from a negative to a positive in no time.